who supports the club throughout the year, and a big thank you to all the sponsors today. Lonergy has now linked up. Native B about to come forward. Rose of Tormina will complete the lineup. Native B moves in. Rose of Tormina comes in, drawn the outside of the field. And we're all locked away, ready to go. Girame drawn down low. Zarello marks time. Starter around to his platform. Light is on. They're ready to go for the final event. Set. Tour de field marking time. Hollywood Park, our favourite in gate 2. Ready, racing, perfect dispatch. Hollywood Park ridden with urgency to go forward. Up there in the early stages is Man in the Mirror, and going forward also Girame. Zarello, Native B. They're followed then by Tour de Field. Rose of Tormina goes back from its outside gate, and Lonergy is at the tail of the field. Man on the Mirror is stamped urgent, and he has raced away. It's Man in the Mirror. He's out by 4 lengths clear. Girame is second. Hollywood Park third. They're followed by Tour de Field back on the inside of Native B. Then would have been Zarello, Lonergy and Rose of Tormina at the tail of the field. They run onto that first corner, and Man in the Mirror, he's going boldly in front, and he leads by 4. Girame is second. Hollywood Park now comes around the outside to improve. Native B just behind those from Tour de Field. Well back in the field, Zarello in company with Lonergy and Rose of Tormina with all the work to do. Man in the Mirror, he says catch me if you can at the 500 metre point, and he leads by 5. In second place, Hollywood Park, who's pressed to go forward. Back in behind those would have been Girame from Native B. Tour de Field, Lonergy back towards the tail of the field. Rose of Tormina, Zarello. Man in the Mirror, he's in a world of his own as he flattens for home. It's Man in the Mirror, he's still 5 in front. Hollywood Park trying hard second. Native B to the outside, and Lonergy late in front. It's Man in the Mirror. Lonergy out wide. Man in the Mirror in front, and he's too good. Man in the Mirror wins by 2.5. Second home, Lonergy, who ran on. Then Rose of Tormina. They were followed by Hollywood Park. Girame towards the tail of the field. Native B, Zarello. Tour de Field, last runner in. Man in the Mirror. He just went to the front, and that was virtually the end of the section. He established probably a 4-length break on them when they ran onto the first corner. He's maintained that tempo throughout, and he has just been far too strong in the run of the line. Number 1, Man in the Mirror, taking out the final event. Second home in the event will go to number 8, his stablemate Lonergy, and third home in the event will go to number 7, Rose of Tormina. So our numbers here should read 1, 8 and 7 after the running of the final event on this afternoon's card.
Okay, we've got 3 lengths by 3/4. The time was 1:34.11.
Okay, the numbers up here after running of the final event on this afternoon's card. Our numbers here read 1, 8, 7. Winner number 1, Man in the Mirror, defeating number 8, which was Lonergy, and third home in the event going to number 7, which was Rose of Tormina. Okay, the winner in the event, number 1, Man in the Mirror. He's a 5-year-old bay gelding owned by R.T. Hay, trained by Rodney Hay of Chinchilla, ridden by Kane Stewart. Second home in the event goes to number 8, which was Lonergy. He's a 5-year-old brown gelding owned by R.T. Hay, trained by Rodney Hay of Chinchilla, ridden by Brendan Newport. Third home in the event going to number 7, which was Rose of Tormina. She's a 6-year-old bay or brown mare owned by Teapot Tormina Lodge managed by P.J. Gallagher and Mrs. P.C. Gallagher. Trained by Tony Potter of Isler and ridden by Jamie Lee Devine. Our margins, it was clear cut 3 lengths by 3 lengths by 3/4 of a length, 3 by 3/4. Time of the event was 1:34.11. 1:34.11 was the time. As I said, he just gave them a galloping exhibition there, Man in the Mirror. He began quickly, he wanted the lead, and he has just taken control of the race, and that was virtually the end of the section. He rolled along in front. It was a good 4 to 5 lengths in front of them, coming to the corner, and he's won by 3 on the line. So a very strong effort there from Man in the Mirror, taking out the final event, defeating Lonergy, who's run on from well back, and likewise Rose of Tormina. Both those runners coming from second last and running on without ever threatening the winner. Just awaiting on the scales report there after running of the final event. Just a reminder, as I said, our next race meeting here is Australia Day, January 26th. So that is a Sunday meeting, as I said, and that is our next meeting here, which then leads us into a couple of TAB meetings in February. As I said, just awaiting on the scales report. As soon as we have that, there is correct weight as I speak. Correct weight there on the running of race 5. Our numbers here, 187. The winner number 1, Man in the Mirror, defeating 8 Lonergy. Third home of the event going to